What is going on, Guardians, and welcome back to another Destiny gameplay video. Hey, in this video I just wanted to do a Let's Talk. It's been a while since I've done one of these, but there's a couple of topics that I just wanted to share my opinions on. So first of which is the Festival of the Lost this time around. The second thing that I wanted to talk about and share my thoughts on was this weekend's version of Trials of Osiris. So let's get cranking. First up on deck here is the Festival of the Lost. So this time around, Festival of the Lost, I first off just want to say that I appreciate all of the new stuff. I think it's super cool. I like all the creativity that went into it. We got a lot of cool new stuff. We got masks, emotes, shaders, ghosts, sparrows, even the sweeper bot, and all the thought that went into that, and even emblems. I mean, we got a ton of stuff. And I love that kind of stuff, and I would eat it all up if I could, and if I didn't have to pay a lot of money to potentially get the stuff that I wanted. And so that's the segue here into my thoughts on it. So first and foremost, I love all the stuff. I think it's super cool, and I really appreciate that creativity. But let's talk about the microtransaction system. First off, I don't mind microtransactions. I don't mind it at all. There's a lot of time and energy and effort that went into designing all of these new things. So let's I'm more than happy to support the company that designed them in any capacity that I can. So microtransactions for that work, I don't mind it. I'm totally okay with that. It's the way that these things are delivered that maybe kind of bothers me a little bit this time around. It's okay to do microtransactions, but make sure that you do it right. My problem is that it's not a menu style, it's lottery style, and I don't like lottery style for microtransactions one bit. So the thing is, this late in the game, the people who are still playing consistently and the people who are willing to pay for some in-game cosmetic stuff like that, at this point in the game, those are your most committed fans, and they are exactly the people that you do not want to take advantage of. You don't want to take advantage of their love of your game. At this point, the people who are paying for this stuff, they're your most committed fans. They're the ones who most love this game. Don't take advantage of that love of the game. So the problem is that, for me, for example, I spent $10. I spent $10 on silver so that I could potentially get the stuff that I wanted. And I did not get all the stuff that I wanted. I got a couple of shaders. I picked up the Howl emote that I really wanted it. I liked it a lot. Okay, so confession time. I'm a werewolf fan. Any game that I could be a werewolf or I could play a werewolf, freaking love it. I love werewolves. Love lichens. I like lycanthropy. I'm a nerd. It's okay. So anyways, I saw that Howl emote and I was like, gotta have it. I gotta have it. So I bought that, and then I spent the rest of my silver on treasure packages, the boxes, right? And they're lotto style. It's roll of the dice. Are you gonna get what you want? Maybe, maybe not. In my case, definitely not. I spent $10. I didn't get what I wanted. I wanted some ghosts. I didn't get any ghosts, and so for that, I mean, I got some masks and I got some consumables, for silver. I was like, this is dumb. This is just dumb. What you need to do is guarantee that the people who are going to spend their money to get the things that you design, your most loyal fans at this point, you need to make sure that if they spend money, they get what they want, okay? Menu style. List everything out, one item individually, every single item individually, and put a fair price on it. I get that the ghosts are hot commodities. Mark them up a little bit. That's fine, but guarantee that they will get it if they pay for it. You know what I'm saying? Don't do the lotto style. So, the consumables, put them dirt cheap, maybe even sell some bundles, but just list out everything that's in that bundle so everyone knows exactly what they're going to get when they spend money on your product. So for me, there were items I wanted. I didn't get them for my silver, and I am unwilling to pay more money to get more silver to roll the dice again. I rolled my dice once, and that was good enough for me. I didn't get what I wanted, so I'm just going to live without that stuff. You know why? Because I just dropped, and I'm guessing some of you guys are in this same scenario. We just dropped money on other stuff, other titles. Battlefield came out, Titanfall came out, the new Skyrim Remastered came out. I mean, there's stuff that we're spending our money on right now, and for me, I got Titanfall, I got Battlefield, and Battlefield for me is a social game, so I got my wife a copy, I got 2 of my best friends a copy, so I'm done spending money, and I'm unwilling to commit any more of my income to paying for a chance at getting some cosmetic items that I like from my favorite game right now, Destiny. So I apologize, I'm not willing to spend more money on it. So those are my thoughts. You can't do lotto style, especially at this point in the game. If it was week 1, maybe. Sure, some people they're on the hype, do a lotto style system for microtransactions. At that point, it's probably not going to be a big deal. At this point in the game, these are all your most committed fans. Don't take advantage of their love of the game. List things out in a menu style. Let us buy exactly what we want and move on. That's just my thought. Okay, segue. Let's talk about Trials of Osiris. So Trials of Osiris this time around, if you haven't heard, let me just briefly explain it to you. It's basically Inferno Trials. There's 0 revives, there's no radar, okay? And there's less super energy, so you're not going to get your super up as quickly. So, it's Inferno style. That means that it's going to play, and this is my experience so far. Your experience may be different. It's going to play a lot slower. My games are dragging out a lot longer because there's no radar. So if you're in a 3v1, it now becomes a game of hide and seek, not, hey, he's on my radar over here, let's pinch and collapse on him and secure this kill easy peasy. It's not like that anymore. It's a game of hide and seek. So it's on Cauldron, and they threw in a little jump scare where you, if you ADS from I think it's like 4 seconds. If you ADS for like 4 seconds, then a spider comes crawling down your screen, and it's like really distracting, and there's like a jump scare sound, right? Horror. Let me just come out of the gate saying I appreciate the creativity here. I love that the live team decided to try something different. Okay, I can definitely appreciate that, and I don't want to stifle that creativity by being overwhelmingly negative in my feedback. I would say, first and foremost, if anyone from the live team hears this feedback from me, what I would say is good job on the effort here to make something that is so routine at this point a little more unique. I can appreciate that. And then let me segue into my feedback, my critical feedback about it. I think that it's a little slow. I think you're in this awkward stage in between 2 potential ways we could play Trials. One is the normal way, and but then if you're gonna start going with Inferno style, in my opinion, you got to go all the way with it. You can't just kind of half butt it. You know what I'm saying? Go all the way. Take out ghosting. If you don't know what ghosting is, it's just a term that players use to describe when you die and it highlights the enemy player that killed you. So when you're dead, you can see where that person goes and what they're doing. Okay, that's a problem. If you're gonna do Inferno style, like, go all the way with it. Take that out. So if you really want it to be MLG hardcore, the spook factor is up. You don't know where they are, where they're going, what they're doing. Go all the way with it. So if one of your teammates is dead, they can be calling out the position of your enemy, of their opponents. So it takes that factor out of it. So it's sort of in this awkward in-between stage. Go all the way with it. And I would say Sherpas get hosed. Sherpas really get hosed with this setup. And that's okay. I know a lot of people don't like Sherpas. They don't like people doing trials carries. But it really screws it up for them. And that's okay every now and then. Because some people, I've talked to some people who say this is their favorite weekend of trials ever. So that's cool. That's fine. I'm totally fine with sucking it up for a weekend for a new experience, and I hope we get more new experiences like it in the future. This isn't really my cup of tea, but some people really like it. That's cool. I'm okay with that, and I look forward to the new sort of ways we can play trials down the road. Thank you for listening to my thoughts and my rant. Hopefully you appreciated the gameplay and the thoughts. Feel free to leave your thoughts in the comment section below, and I'll catch you in the Crucible.